Like this. And then put three side by side, like this is one. One like this. And then come forward, and right down. So we can finish the side. I'm turning this way. So we can push down and push up. And there you go. And all of a sudden, faster than steroids. Put it in Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi doesn't get things done. We got other videos. I'm not sure you want to put it. We'll put it in the high way. Yeah, and then on the cross, and there, and go. And then the side. I'm going to do the side one time this way. And this one's cross.
Good stuff.
And it's only fair
Good
to
stuff.
work out, okay?
It's on. Stick it and lick it. Let's go.
Oh my God, I gotta watch it. My feet are talking. No, I do this, but no. I mean, come on. I held on to, I even was strong when I said this. It's been 9 years that I've had these.
It's collector's item, right?
Can you throw those to me? Yes. Okay. No, this is good, just one. Yeah, usually I'll make it like that, okay? Yeah, so. Very nice. Yeah. Wait, okay, this is, can you come back? What?
That's how it's all for a while. Check it, that's cool. When you finish. Might be one of the kids.
Yours work this loose?
No, the other is just supposed to be we might be a gas traffic breaker.
You got that up?
With a little more. Yeah, but okay. Thank you for that.
Round two. Round three out. Beautiful. Man. Oh, awesome. Second one. Kick the head.
Kick the head.
No, second one, hit the head. Take it. That's fine. Come four. Four. You want it? One.
Close eye. That's right.
One, four.
Three. Okay.
Straighten back to this. Whoa. Got a lot of that. It actually hit me. Knock it off. What a knock me out. Get one more. Go back.
That's the big one, right?
Yeah. You've never seen what I see. You know, that's
That's one.
Don't take it around.
That shit just scared me for it.
Man. Think about it this way. That never happened. Have a look at what it is.
That's one.
Oh, wait.
So 3, 4.
Take it easy. It's fine. No problem.
That's one.
No problem. That's what I'm looking for. It was a response. It'll be like wide from a cake. You see the base?
Was it really the door, right?
Huh?
Was it being the door?
Lock it. With a, put that one.
Oh, yes.
I like that. It looks deceiving.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me.
So they didn't have yours? Yeah, they said they gave you the have yours?
Yeah, but I can't hit you with that.
No?
I'll go to jail.
It's not giving you too much.
There's nothing there. I wrap my hands up. Hit you with that.
Yeah, legal practice, go
This is the safest thing I can do.
Right.
You on one hand too.
Yeah, that's why I can fight on the side. I'm protecting 4 injuries. And,
Sit by.
You got it. But again, only to the face and the same technique. Beautiful. Only to the face and the same technique. That's all. I need to tell you. So, well, we're going.
Not
Go back to
your punch.
Huh?
Instead of respecting your score.
Yeah, but I didn't know I scored so. I didn't know.
No, that's what I thought.
So I don't know if I scored, but when I'm saying that, let's say I did score. I know that I can do this.
Okay.
Let's do this. Cause I didn't know the afterwards. That's what you position. Is this. Okay. So I say I scored, you still want to win. Yeah, to make sure that. But I wasn't sure that's what I held it.
That's one.
But I don't want to do this. This one. See, now that's the difference. What's the difference? I scored, right? And that's what it's used.
But then,
After you got scored,
yes, sir.
because it breaks down a part of the rhythm. I scored.
Yes, sir.
You hit it. Over there, I scored. I didn't. But just in case. Just in case.
Turn your body.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
I scored. I can money for it. See, right now, I'm trying to work on his awesome technique when I'm trying to counter it. The first few times I counter it. You understand? That's right. Also, but so if you look at this, it's fast, it's intense, and we have patterns. Right, so again, assume. So I'm not sure, I'm gonna leave another part.
Yeah.
If there's nothing that happens, then I can do something about it. I need to notify, which is fine, but I don't want this, because that takes away from your possibility of counseling in a different way. When I score on you, and you still hit me after, I don't really care, because I know it's part of what you want us to do, I just have to get you before that, so it's kind of hard to stop the bullet once it went. But regardless, it's heated, because the intensity is higher passion. And that goes with together, but yo, stop, and you just look back. Okay, this time, right? But in the mind, you think, we have it up, just in case. Yeah, but I don't know, I can't assume, I can't be the judge and the competitor at the same time. But now, you notice, I score on you, and then you still hit me after. There's a half a fraction of a second for you to stop that. You can't really. Then you're like, I was already going to come, but he got me before, but the bullet already left the battle. Like you said before, yeah, but again, nothing happens that I was born, but unless you think, yo, what do you mean? That's what I'm doing. No. The bullet, when you shoot, it was already shot. You can't take it back. You can't take that back. Okay, 106. 6. What's up? 6 right now. See, like that, I don't know myself. He had to be the judge. I'm not assuming. Can you try this? He's already used. See, like that, I have no idea if that black kid scores. If he says no, I can't say he's lying, because I don't know. He's my judge. That's all. And every time he scores on me, he says to me, your point. I go, no. Same time, nobody. Or, no, before. Your point. Not only the judge, but I intend. When I get scored clean, I get excited. You know? That's 2 or 3. Yeah, 20. 2. You walk away, but let me show you the difference. This time, you didn't go like this. You went like this. That's okay. You spotted me. You do the punch. This is what it is. That's a spinning. All right, like this. And you saw me, but you were still aware. I shouldn't do that. When I was fine, you did this. But when you did that, I went. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Thin line between other things. Because that's done. You get the point with there. See what I mean? It's phenomenal. They will give one point. I'm not going to shut it down. Because he's not giving this have a chance. Or he's not giving that half a chance to do something else. That's one. That's 160. That's why. that means his neck can get whiplash. And I'm able to do this one. So mask. We did it, like, I mean, I just want this. His neck will get, based on the equipment. So sometimes the equipment puts you at risk of other things. So you have to be, but I'm protecting my 4 injuries, like a hawk. That's why I have to, because I can't afford to be injured. Thank God for victory.
It's not 7, 6.
1-7. So I broke rhythm. I never threw my throw on the floor. I mean, really not there. So my mind does this. And I just do this. Okay.
1 or 2.
It's 2 because of God.
First one.
So yeah, beautiful point. Especially since I hesitated. How many times?
Right.
So he'll get better at it. It's beautiful. But that will not improve. But you know what I mean? And reflex, you can't get close to it. You know, man, which is a great response. You know what I mean? It's hard, man. Because your body responds. So this is when you have to be, have the self-discipline to say, I want the same thing done on the other side.
That's one.
Or I'm going to try it from that further, because what happens when that misses?
Yeah.
He nullified it, he blocked, he counted, stuff that I do. Oh! No, that was great. You know what I believe is so quick. I'm not injured. I know it's my fault. That's 2 plus 3. 2. I don't know if the kid was managed, but it's part of this. Just in case.
Yeah. So, the combination.
Yeah. So even there, even with his mask, he shows still feels in his neck. Right? You okay?
Yeah. Let's get him all right. That's one.
I go to his body, he blocks it. And has to follow up. That's 4. Was it it?
Yeah.
The power that was in, that's 5.
That's one.
You see what I mean about how many times you drop people in the face? All the time.
Yes.
But because you can't. People don't understand that. In order for me to score, I almost have to be perfect. Because he has seen me. He knows my rhythm. So I have to break the distance, the time. And from here, you guys think you score. Okay. But in order to really get the maximum, you need 4 cameras and maybe one on the top.
Yeah.
Because realistically, the subtleties might be lost from here. So, but you understand what I mean about people think, oh, you score on the guy all the time. Yeah, I dare you try. See, once we get in the range where it's 50-50, it's over. I'm hating already by the time and you know what I can do about it? Nothing. Which to me means perfecto, or let me run into something different, which was, okay, I either got 1 out of 6, and then I have to go back to remember, because if I stay here, I got hit again. And it's not because he does not want to practice with his other side, it's that all the body wants to do is protect itself. So you do not know when you actually are doing the extra stuff, because that intention is responsible. Because you see something that's near you, and the body only wants to protect itself. Sometimes to the demise of what could have been a late shot. That wasn't the intentions. The bullet left the gun already. It got there a little after yours. But that's not because I hit you late. It just got there after.
After that.
And sometimes I do it too. With another fight. But you didn't do that because he did it on me before. See, where he said, I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna grab your hands, I'm gonna hit you again, but just stop you, and you can't do a damn thing about it. Well, I have heard that people have had that happen to them. And I saw it. And they said that I did it to them. What happened to done to me is ridiculous.
Like Mary.
It's just ridiculous. Now I have to change my style because I haven't done a few other techniques. If you know the switch rhythms and styles, then I catch him without him responding. Warning. The only time you say something when it doesn't score, you know about, I get a official warning. I wasn't sure what happened.
That's one.
He didn't give me the warning. Those warnings were important. It reminds me I have to lift the leg to make it legal above the waist. So I get the warning. To him, he figures no big thing, we're still going. Yeah, but technically speaking, I did a violation if I consider doing that, I might hurt you. I think that was a good range.
Which one?
It wasn't. You don't kick the one. Said what? Yeah, that's fine. Again, they got it. But I would have rather have the reverse punch. Because
I don't know.
all you have is space. Because even if you would have done this, I would have responded to that, I would have cracked your this.
That's fine.
And then would have added to his arsenal.
So, well,
Is that three? We say, this is when we say 5-ish.
so,
What's the score then? 2-1, I say.
yeah. I know you're walking points.
That's 4. That's 3. If we did 2-1 before, that's 3. Well, the tip is 3. I don't remember. Well, you got me too. Again, so the argument is, no, you scored on me. No, I scored on you. So that means there's nobody scored. What happened was that you were surprised because of what happened. Normally, you'll do a technique like a dunk. There's no doubt. This time you were this. And he got hit. No sword, right? He just felt it.
Yeah.
And his mind is thinking, there's a rep hit him every time of the body. And I'm living there. When I went this way, he went. Now knowing that he actually hit me too. So now we go in slow motion. Maybe. We got it. I'm satisfied with my response to him instead of reading hit and doing nothing about it, which got me.
Question. I've seen a lot of, and to me it looks like bullshit, but instead of these guys coming.
Wait, hold on a second. Other people?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about other people. They play a different game.
Yeah.
The game that they play is almost score and you make believe that's score.
And this is what I've seen them do.
Yeah.
Really, what is that?
It's swimming.
What is that?
It's dangerous because if you fight with him, you wouldn't get hit. Why you guys fight? Not good. Right, so we still have a score of 3-2. Round number 8. That's 4. See, I'm happy I left it going to his body. Because the time I did before, oh, I got my chest and none of it. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Round number 9, coming soon. out, kick it. So chest. 7 kicks. Fast. See, keep going. This. But hit me with that also. That's how we're going to do it. But I couldn't. I was reaching. He didn't move. I had to get him before he got out. Right? Yeah. You pause for 1 second. That's enough. That's 1-to-1.
No.
Good.
No.
There, only because it was before I scored on him, but he already had that coming. Now, why did I stop? Because I felt like I hit him. It was his face. Otherwise, what would happen? Boom, pop, now I'm here. Wow, ha, ha. Because he was caught left.
That's one.
So my rebound would have been go for dog.
That's one.
That's true. Now, he had it when he stopped. He had it, he went 1, 2,
Actually, opposite.
3. Okay, but he did three techniques that almost hit it. But what I loved about it was that there were 3 techniques. So I have to do 1 point. Because to me, it was good enough. I could 1. To your 3. Well, those 3 could hit me. Let's assume that it was nice to me. Thank you. Because those 3 got 1. Scores 3-2. And you hear it right? You're way out. Very technical. I don't know, sorry. I don't know. Oh, he got it. He got it. Again, it was just back, but he great at it. So, I got to make adjustments. 3-3.
That's one.
to go. If I continue with the same message, don't you expect that? Because I won't do that. And I won't do that because I don't want to hurt him.
That's one.
However, if my arm is extended, I can't really hurt him. If it's closer here, now I'm hurt him.
More power.
So I'm reaching him. I did that the other day, where he said, wait a minute. Like even that one, you thought you was too far away, right? Yeah, your brain says, what happened? And you probably thinking, I'm gonna do the same thing. Well, you have to think that. That's what I've been doing. So you know the answer. I changed the question. Now he's happy. When I threw that swing hook, he said, damn, thank God. It did not hit me in the face. Even when we blocked, he was like, wow. And then what I do, I came out of spawn. He blocked it. Hence his defense is no joke. However, then I went with finesse in the last technique. Intensely, and then take it easy. Or I caught it before. It's really smooth, the broken rhythm. Yeah. So I went hard, boom, soft. Yeah, curveball, curveball. Well, slide. That's 8. Jimmy, that's 4 points in round number 5, I believe.
Like that. You're wrong there.
5 to 9 around.
We're in 9 to 5.
I think we were wrong with 10 now.
Oh, we were 4 points. We are 4 points. Okay.
Sounds good.
See how I switch up? I became more boxer. I went, get that hand down. I said, get that hand down. So that's what we used to know. Dang. So when I swallowed, he said, yo, I don't like that.
Round 9.
Now when I try it, I don't like that either.
Yeah. We're on 10 now.
Round number 10. He made me speak. So the same technique, I'm not taking away from the quality, but now like I gotta do it, I hesitate. He put me to sleep like a cobra. And then look like he would have been too far.
Yeah.
He thought he got away. And I went, hold on, and reach. See how the fight? He goes, he's going on me. You see how the judge was? You want it? That's 4. Okay, you see how I went boom and goes boom. Why? The bullet was good enough.
Be ready at all times.
Well done. Come on, TNT. Come on, TNT. Come on, work out. Like 2 more runs. 2 more runs.
You know what?
Yeah, really. I wouldn't give up from the time. Oh, yeah.
This is a temporary.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that.
Two, three, two.
I want to hit you right foot on the left side.
That's fine. Four.
Fast.
Excuse me, okay.
Nope, it's a good logic. You good?
Yeah.
Different?
Huh?
A little different?
Yeah. Especially the last one.
So I broke rhythm.
Oh,
I went from slow to fast.
that's just slow.
Exactly. So when you're able to change the rhythm, which is the timing and tempo, then it makes the person hesitate or lean towards one side instead of go to the other side, and vice versa. So now listen. Well, like I tell you, one more hour or and that's all I need. I don't need to start with you, that's fine. I don't need to spar with you at all, but I want you to have a sparring room with him.
Yes, sir.
Now he's tired, and you're not warmed up, so that makes it equal. But you see how they do techniques? Do you understand now what I mean about?
Yeah.
It's not that he messes with you. No, that I don't make mistakes. When I make a mistake, go I'll take right. Yeah. But then it forces me to take out a whole other arsenal that you can't really tell what it is, but you're saying, oh, how come he just hit him and he didn't respond?
Right.
Because I did it slightly different. Similar, but different. And that makes a difference. But you notice there's a difference. Now, mind you, I give him maybe a few extra points with the left hand. Sometimes where it shouldn't really be a point constantly, but I gotta gauge that based on what I was doing.
Right.
And what the average person would have done. If it gets me right, it would have clapped the crap out of somebody.
Right.
Does that make sense? Now, this is what I suggest. Take that off and put that on, so you don't have to worry about this. And then you feel the difference also. So that's a lot heavier. It's wet. So we're looking at your hand wraps.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have hand wraps, right?
No.
I got to pay hand wraps, so I'll give it to you in the future. I know.
Let me get everything in march.
Oh, that can help.
Yeah.
Same thing in between breaths. That's a technique. Last time in breath, you should be fine. Monkeys? Oh, you must have a rexer. So you have Coach TNT, we have Master Tom. Okay, guys. 5 points, you guys are the judges. Touch it up, and begin. See, you're the judge, so you get the other one. Right. Yeah, so you have to go. Yeah. Otherwise, he assumes that you have to be sure. Get your distance and whatever country. That's right. We got my hand. We got 3 minutes. You get your ticket. Yeah, okay, so this is my point. Right after that, you hit a make twice, even though it's not really late. It's like, oh shit, I should have done it. I did not hit. So sometimes you get scored on and don't acknowledge it until after. Well, if you were going to grow, you would have been scored on me, you would have possibly been wrong. I did it, but you kept coming. You understand? So that's where misunderstandings can happen being that tournament. It's not that anyone trying to do anything wrong. You're trying to protect yourself. You're trying to protect yourself. That's it. You know, and then you need a rhythm of your body to tell you, hey, don't go. To the body. The body wants to protect itself. That's right. That's it. So it's 43. Yes, sir. Tie. The score is 4-4. Yes, sir. And you never lose your own charity. That's one. Explode, brother. There it is. See, so this is what, so let me explain what it was. United States, okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Which is hard to do, but right. What you did was you wrote it down about 5 notches, which is part of us being teachers, right? As a teacher, it doesn't matter when you turn around and go 100%. See how fast you went with me, how you slow down you? Yeah. Because, and I do that too. According to your opponent, when training, you want to be about the same or slightly higher. Now, he comes in like this, only miles. At some point, you're going to shut down and say, I don't know what to do. No one really benefits from that. Now, we know that slow-mo sparring is absolutely phenomenal. Now, for what it was worth, see, he's having a hard time breathing because the intensity level was high. And what high fast? So it makes your heart rate go through the roof. When you got one time we spar, and you listen to nothing. Right? However, his mom said, the spouse is out to the body. He didn't go. Yeah. And he didn't go there. He didn't give any other note to. Yeah. Which is phenomenal. So I'm surprised because the kid is broken hamstring. No, you don't understand. Yeah. I got 2 hamstring pulls that I have on a victory match. That's because I take that over in that bar. Come on. Say, he did this. Come on,
You're not taking off.
No, you did the testimony, watch. You had an operation where?
Pulled hand, broken hamstring, torn hamstring, yeah.
Torn, detached, or reattached about roughly 8 weeks ago, give or take.
Right, yeah.
Now, what just happened?
I scored, I don't know how many times with the leg at roundhouse, with the leg with the torn hamstring.
Master Ty, how fast was that?
It was fast.
So I already told you, you're gonna throw a roundhouse kick to the body against him and score clean at least twice. What were you saying?
I mean, I don't know, I'm scared to even throw the kick.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm scared to.
Okay, that's my point. So I know I have multiple injuries, and one of them, no secret, is my rib, which I got hit twice. Even though he didn't knock his knee, doesn't matter. It still hurts because it's previously injured, and regardless, that's a leg. Now, I kicked to the head a few times. And that's a touch.
Yeah.
Well, how? I know I pulled my hamstring 4 weeks ago on my left, and I stepped on his foot, and he pulled it back, and I told him, he said, that's how I break mine.
Right.
Then I pulled my hamstring 2 weeks ago again for an axe kick, but it scored, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then the patches came, and my life is different.
Our lives will be different now.
So it sounds like a lie, or impossible, or too good to be true. However, once you test it, see, I'm gonna tell you, T, do me a favor. Make believe that you can kick fast and score on him without him even noticing. With the leg that you had an operation in not too long ago, that you should really technically be doing physical therapy only, according to the so-called professionals. And that didn't happen. Anytime you tap the tube, not AI, they call it OI, original intelligence, and Lucy said, it is there, only there. Anyway, it was a success. And at the time, I'm sorry, I really want more, right? You want more, don't you?
Yeah. I gotta get him back.
Teach me a lesson.
Do you want to do one more round, sir? Okay, one more round. That was, I really, now by the way, let me tell you something, I'm proud of both of you guys. I mean, you guys are freaking awesome. Me watching you guys sparring each other is exactly, because remember, I'm the promoter, but I have to have people to promote. Well, I got 2 students, and these students have a reputation to uphold from this legacy. But you do have, when you see Master Ty do his stuff, you're like, oh, he's ripping. We're good. At the tournament, there's only a handful of the Fontaines martial arts. And technically speaking, he's not a Fontaines martial arts student. He's a sniper fighter instructor, which has nothing to do with his style. His style was Tai Chi, but combat Tai Chi, created by somebody else. But he did his first seminar in 2016. And literally, my sparring partner 3 times a week. Sometimes it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes it's Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. And cycles changed in the last few weeks. And initially, this was rough. We had to do 3 points for the first 3 rounds, and then eventually I started saying 5 points. Now we're doing 5 points, 10 rounds. Okay, 11. The other day I pushed them to 12. So what happens when we're doing 20 rounds? Oh, there's 20 rounds that I'm doing, but I'm crossing off with 2 people, or like I used to do years ago, where I would have 20, 30 people. No, listen to this. 20, 30 people, 3-point match, back to back. Whoever wins stays up. And I never went down. That was Fontaines Karate Day in 1990. Today, where did you see my fatigue? Well, let me ask you a question. You've messed up, you know that, right? Tell them where you just came from.
Oh, yeah.
Where
You just came from.
Miami.
How many hours did you sleep?
Oh, I slept like 3 hours.
So wait a second. What just happened there? The patch also has energy.
We're defying the odds here tonight.
But this is my point. With the proper tools, you were sitting thinking, oh my God, I am so exhausted. You came in with a tired. And I'm like, don't worry about it, I'll hook you up. I didn't say it hoping.
Right.
I said, bro, I was like, if you can patch you up, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So it has energy.
100%.
And that's what the guy said the other day. He was in front of McDonald's. He wanted one of them coffee things. But finally, he was a little hesitant with the pack. So I said, yo, you know how much this cost? No?
See, now we've been talking with the mouth before, you never wore one.
I'm used to it. So I said, yo, I'll buy you a coffee, this costs this much. I'm buying for free. Then I giving you this. So he looked at me, he wanted me to go inside another place so he could get high. I said, oh, I'm trying to help him. Then he said, yeah, let's go get the coffee. So I slapped the patch on him, and he didn't want the coffee. And I said, how you feel? He walked a few, because he had a walking issue. He said, well, I don't feel nothing yet. And I said, well, I'm gonna check back in with you. I went back an hour later.
Yeah, we got a video. So he's a homeless guy.
Yeah,
So we're gonna have, and I said, even that homeless guy can afford $5 a day. Sure.
He said, oh, I feel energy.
Yep.
So the coffee.
And this is my point. We all have these habits that we develop, and they're not necessary if they replace. Now, there's one of the patches that is going to be very popular. I didn't even think about it, man.
Which one?
Like I found out today that somebody is an alcoholic. I thought he had a smoking habit, and they said, no, he's an alcoholic, or he's shame. They didn't say it like that, but I know what they meant. And I said to him, listen, I'm going to put you on a patch called Kick It. This is before I knew what the person said. And Kick It, in your case, it might be late night snacks. In your case, it might be the Diet Coke that he does about 10 a day, and that's not exaggerating. I'm being very, very, very conservative.
And 10 is
Conservative. Yeah. I'm being conservative.
Yeah.
Right? However, you have the boost, and you got Kick It. You got the boost for the energy. Kick It that eliminates the bad habit until the habit is gone, whether it's alcohol, smoking, drinking, or what have you. So I didn't think about how many. Now, for me, Kick It would help for weight loss because it's the cravings that we are addicted to. Well, it's not just the sugar. The sugar is what we take, and the salt what we take. It's because we're watching that game, and it's Thursday night, and it's Sunday night, and I have my ice cream, and it's part of the conditioning that we have. We're conditioned habits. We sit in the same table at the same restaurant, and if somebody sits at that table, they're at my table. And you order just about the same thing from your waitress. And if she's not there, and you're not sitting in your chair, let's go. And you're thinking, wait a second, what the hell's wrong with you? And you don't even know that it's because you do not feel comfortable because you just changed the game on me. So that's what we are, conditioned habit animals, and then we're able to take that conditioned habit and become free of choice. In spite of ourselves, because we wake up the same day, think about the same thing, just about, and that's where you're stuck. So you can't have a breakthrough without that. And then the day that in the week that you do have a breakthrough, you go to an event, or you have an event, and you have a conversation with your higher self, like through other people, and you go, I'm not a baby no more, I'm a big boy. And then you start doing big boys and doing stuff. So identity changes once you said those things. All right, enough of that crap. That was enough for you guys to get your break back. He would be really what is that? You would invent something. Okay, now this guy, 5-point match, grand champion. JT, what's your age? 54. 54. When you gonna be 55? May. Okay.
Oh, that's my sister's birthday. May 2nd.
May 20th. My sister's May 3rd.
Okay. The reason I'm saying that is because he's gonna be 50. And yeah, so I gotta figure out. Yeah, I gotta figure out because technically speaking, in a matter of months, you got to be in two divisions, 50 and 55. So if you be the youngest at 55, he'll be the youngest at 50. So what might have to happen, the one tournament, we might have to keep you at 40, then you'll be 49 to the following month. And I have to keep, only because I have two guys, I rather have you guys in two different places, and that's the advantage of being a motor.
Yes, sir. This one.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay. Now let me explain. Until you have to adjust your weight on the ground, you're going to heal. Yeah. You have to be towards your toes, otherwise there's wax on this. And that's what makes it slightly slippery. What I did not like was the way you turned. Which, not into it. But it's dangerous if you were to it, but I like to have it moving away from it. Think about a running back. The running back's going like this. So keep your eye on the ball, so to speak, to be able to protect yourself.
Right.
You tell me. Now, if the tire fighting somebody, and you go like this, and the guy goes, what are you gonna do? Yo, I don't have a security situation, but the mistake was like, oh, he has something to this shit. You're not safe. Right. It's my fault. That's right. Okay, 1 second. Keep your hand closed. What do you mean? What did I do? I was doing this. Okay. So once we wrap the hands up, we're going to be able to, and I can do this process, I'm going to back tight. The habit of doing this, we all have had it. It's like close your hand. Yeah, I think it's close. No. Close. That's a habit. Okay. Now that should have never happened. Let me explain. That was so awkward. Broken rhythm. Yeah. You don't do a bad against one kick right before punching one on your hand. Why would I go with that? What in your mind? My mind was this. Yeah. Because let me explain. By accident, your body does different things, and that's what I mean, and it just happened. What were you so
My initial thought, my initial technique was throw the back, but it didn't reach my step.
Whoa.
Because my initial was going to be like, boom, fake, boom. But it didn't reach.
Now,
So him picking up his arm to block.
that's what I got it. Do you see what he's doing? You need to realize the level of freaking balance that you gotta have by going laterally and forward. And you did it as a demonstration. No, you haven't messed up hamstring. That's not supposed to happen. And, and it was hot. Look at that. So, to that side, you listen more? Touch that. No, that was beautiful. That's straight. All right, pick up the pace, brother. Yes, sir. What's the score? That's 3. 3-0. We're going to That's 4. 4-1 tie. Come on. Keep your distance. Kick him. Come on. Get him. All right, I need you to get him. No. Pick up the pace. Hook it. Action. Yeah. So it's over. We're going to do one more time. Right now. Breathe through here. No. Yeah. And that's the last one that is coming out. But that's what you need to articulate yourself, not just. So, let me tighten up your top. Now, let me ask you a question. There's a possibility. Are you uncomfortable with the headgear?
No.
It's not distracting you because you don't have a shield on?
No.
Because sometimes a little thing like that is enough to make a diaphragm breathe too hard in your chest. If you breathe in your abs, you won't get an asthma attack. I'm breathing in your chest, or you're not a problem. We don't need no problem.
How you feel? Feel warmed up?
Yeah, it's good. That's it.
Warmed up? Yeah.
That's fun.
That's it. Fake them. And then what? Huh? For the one. That's okay. That's all. Nice. Nope, 32. Go slow, one more time, slow. To the counter. Nice. Time, another technique, but it has to be a kick to the head. You can't do that simple, but he already knows. A kick to the head was something different, come on. And then, action. All right, that's the last point, that's 5. Right? Yeah, but you gotta score with a kick to the head. No kick to the head, it's not over. Come on. That is 5, yes. That happened too many times, God. I don't want to see that again. For the reverse, we have to. But I want to see the axe, or the roundhouse, or the hook kick, whatever it is. The head, the head. Here. And then, again, I want to see the reverse ones on the back, and you keep going back. Come on. Try to get the match up. The match is over already. He's tired. The head. Wait, stop. That's mine. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Because the head will be not easy for you to do, but it will be very satisfying when you do it. Done. That's exchange, whatever it is, we gotta be quick. That's it. Stop. Right. Now that's the thing where he tapped it, it was perfect. But he's afraid to control it to the face because when you go in, and then you can make it a double impact.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm saying it.
Yeah.
So you just tapped his nose and he said, thank God, because that would have been,
Yeah, we would have been bloody.
that could have been a problem. Okay, guys. So I'm sorry, you guys, we're getting diaphragmatic breath. Don't bend over. Don't drop the soul.
Thank you, sir.
So again, being able to use diaphragmatic breath will make you survive a lot longer at the same time. So you notice, see, he doesn't want to do that. But that's your bread and butter. That's your bread and butter. Most of you guys from the lead hand, and that's a great bread and butter, by the way. The lead hand jab or back fist is absolutely bomb on the great one. Yeah. Because now I throw it not recently, because before, Master Ty, what technique did I score on you the most of all the techniques up until recently? Yeah, I would go like this back fist, he has to block. Otherwise, yes, they have to practice. Sometimes twice. But since I'm injured, I can't throw that technique from that side and do the same thing. So I'm doing it from the other side of the side, and I get him. Not all the time, but now he starts to go forward, he goes back here. So today I went to the head. He's like, damn, look at the match. I'm saying, here, you too. Because otherwise, it's not enough. Now, sometimes I get them clean, but they big gloves. And it's such an also, even though it's still going pretty fast.
That's good technique.
Yeah.
You can work without having a lot.
Right, the point is that I have to really be a sniper to get to scorch with his body. And his reflex now is when he goes like this, you can even see the trigger, he's moving. So I said, okay, he knows what I'm doing. So I went, boom, boom, wow. And then the other day I went, boom, boom, wow.
Yeah.
And he's way over there, but he says, but to me, it was no risk on my shoulder, because you didn't see me throw it. It's just slow. Yeah, so, you know. You go always going to go to your natural tendencies.
Right.
My natural tendency right now, the technique that scored the most, 50-50, today, it was between 3. I scored with another reverse punch instead of right hand side, even though I have another. I scored with some left hand reverse, and I scored with some right hand instead of body. So you see, I was ding, you know, but you hear it. Right. So wait a minute, he's kicking ding. Wait a minute, his leg is up, and he kicked him for the bottom. I said, yeah, because I know he already finished kicking. So I said, leg is ascending, that's when I got a chance to kick him. If I were to get down, I was down to up to UMAN. So I gotta wait after he do two of them. One, I gotta wait, determine when I start to see this. Right. But not the foot, the body. Because if it's the foot, it might be, and I'm going B, which is what I end up doing to you today. I went chest, face. Normally it's body, side, boom, boom. And you're like, yo. That got hurt, right? But he's used to it. Even though sometimes I get on the elbow and then like, thank God I got something on there. But sometimes he moved and his head, okay, I'll move it. It's like, no, my mom, Joe, stuff. Yeah, but no one has to make that. And then that's it. I'm showing you over here with the spear kick. Yeah. That was different. Yeah, so the spear kick is the roundhouse kick. No. Is the side kick? No. No, another twist again. He did that. Yeah, he dropped his leg. But I got a feeling with it. Yeah. But I was afraid because when he dropped it, I said, okay, next time I'm going to do it to his face. But I got scared. I have never done it to his face yet. Right. Not that much. Yeah, so I want to go. Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, I don't want to. Oh, I can do it. But I don't want to do it because it's like, you know, the one I tried to get you today? Something called a scorpion kick. A scorpion kick. It's like you're going up and you come down. Okay, we call that California roundhouse. But in California, you come down like an axe, right? No, they press that means like a press. So to us, we do it with the front leg, and it's like a slingshot, which is taking back the run. That they actually call it a slingshot, and if you didn't make it very friendly, I gave it to them. When you grab the leg, you do this. Yeah. But so if I'm here, I do this. And I hit it close to the chest. That's the face area. Because initially it looked like a roundhouse. Yeah, it is a roundhouse. It's going to be more horizontal. The avenue. Give me your back foot so you can come down. Yeah. And again, I'm being very, very selective. Yeah. Because I'm really great at those kicks. And I haven't opened up that can of worms yet. Again, I pressed the hook today, and it was heavy. You dropped it, and you went, yo. But they threw them over here, like, but I threw it low. The other day I threw it high. You did a roll today, too. Maybe one. Yeah. I didn't throw a back kick. I threw a swing kick, which was almost like an axe. And I'm glad that you also was just telling me how to do the spin back and bend back this properly. Yeah, so that is the spot when you go. So the second time you did it, when you thought you made a mistake, no. You look at it, that's how to do it. The other way is just swing holding your heads. Yeah, well the only reason why that's a bad habit and it's illegal in any point tournament even for us, because it catches the forearm and the elbow. When you get to the habit, you know, even when you see kickboxing, they have people with forearms and they say it's a knockout, like, bro, that wasn't a packed glove. And then they, of course, they do that regardless of some of those rules. However, not in point fighting. Well, not in point fighting, no, but also in practice. If you get caught and you do stuff like this, and you don't hit the person with an elbow accident, that thing got me hit my jaw, but I'm not upset that it hit me. I'm upset, I should say, I was concerned that he wasn't looking. The fact that I got hit in my mouth and I had my mouth and I like it, my face got this. Bro, my face was soft, I got hit like, ow. You're not used to getting hit. You hit, you know, you're yo, hold on a second. Yo, you lose. I'm not going to lose. But thank God it wasn't any harder because it wasn't really good. You don't count me, you don't have to come any closer, you got me. Yeah. But it was like, now, if ever there's a sniper kick, it's and that's exactly what he did. Well, the concern about the distance, the time in the temple, the injuries, he's not a bully. You know he can go 10 feet. He's just so sparring. Yeah. So that's where giving the so-called power to the people with the right values is exactly correct. You teach that to a person who is abusive, I can't teach that person. They're gonna think you do some damage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you did learn about breathing as a reminder, right? Now how does he, a few months, but he lives in the gated community, so they have their own pool. And they go from 4 feet to 5 feet, and then to 3.5 feet. And then they go down to 5 feet and then 4 feet. So when you do the 3.5 feet, there's not too much support from the water. At some point, you let them be out of the water, but not yet.
Then it goes back down.
And then when you go to 5 feet, it's like you gotta really push the bottom leg because otherwise it's 5 feet. You know, it's a slower drag, you're on your toes, right? And then you go to 4 feet, I'm good. So the 4 feet is the preferable one. The 3 feet, 3.5, oh man, I'm dealing with the freak, and you literally are on the hump.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
because
it's out the water, legs out the water.
Yeah.
Till you go back down again.
yeah. I mean, I get it barely out when they're on top. In other words, there's no support. That's when gravity. Now, as soon as you get out, gravity like this, you will do.
You get out the water.
Until about 10 minutes.
Wow.
Until about 10 minutes. After a while, you're walking, you let go like, and then you're like, whoa, wait a second, I'm not in the water. I'm walking freaking step.
You're not sore the next day at all.
That's the freaking
That's
part.
what he was saying too.
Oh.
Wow.
So getting to a habit of doing it 2 or 3 times a week. But there's nothing more that is open is as far as that. It's just that full tension that
It's
is
the
so
resistance
beautiful.
without the pain, without the bouncing of it, because it's so aggressive.
Yeah, there's no wear and tear.
It's totally different.
Yeah, then we were sparring.
Yeah.
And you can see how at a distance you do a split and you can still score and then pick up the leg above the water.
Yeah.
Yo, you can pick up the leg above the water when you're doing that. What's happening to your chain when you start scoring?
That's good.
This is what I'm saying. So
And not that the leg was gonna go back down. Flat. It's control. Got my mind. Yeah, it's got my mind.
it gets scary to me sometimes because I don't mind going to the body. But I go to the face, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Like he's controlling pop. That was cool. But if you don't control that,
Yeah.
It could be ugly fast.
yeah, and there's no need for that. All right, guys. A, B, C, stay tuned. I think
Bounce like doo-wop
at the dojo.
the dojo.